Hello, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be going over to Mounds Reef, which is out here near Helper. It's about 30 minutes away, and I'll be showing you how to rock hound there and what you can find and such. And we are going to be looking for fossil shells. If you like what you see in today's video, please consider liking and subscribing. And let's go out here. We're about 30 minutes from Price, and we're checking out Mounds Reef. It is out that way behind me, and we'll go out there, show you what you can find and how to find it, and let's do it. Okay, so we parked here by the road here, and we are gonna walk out towards in between the hills there. So this spot is mostly walking around and picking up off the ground. So yeah, you walk out towards these hills, or you can go over towards those hills if you want. This spot, there's a lot of stuff over a decently large area, so walking around and exploring and trying to find stuff will probably yield better stuff. What you'll be looking for are fossils in the rocks, shells, fossil shells, and they weather out of concretions. I don't know if you can see it from here, but the round concretions in the hills, and they weather out of that. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, so right off the ground, just like that. These are concretions out of the hill, aren't they? Yeah.
You've got different kinds of rock. This is sandstone, and the concretions are
somewhere around here.
different. So here's giant concretion, and right here you can see the impression of a big shell on this side. This right here.
Yeah, impressions of shells.
So that's where they're coming out.
Yeah.
You can find the ammonite. There's a big shell. There's another one. You can bring your rock hammer up.
I did. Yeah, you might want a rock hammer to break open anything you find if you want.
Stuff breaks very easily.
Yeah, lots of shells in there too.
And it's
there's some shells just loaded with shells. And they do come loose.
there's a big there's a nice example on the side. And this is another one running the other direction. And they kind of rattle loose, but they don't come loose in one piece.
Yeah, there's a bit of it.
Okay.
So yeah.
You have to look around, see if we can find an ammonite.
Yeah, you can find ammonites here as well. So you just kind of have to walk around and pick up the fossils as you find them. This rock right here, there's big piece of something. Yeah, you can see spiral shell, some shell there. Here's more on this rock. You can see an imprint, bit of a shell. More stuff on this side. Kind of just walk around and find stuff. Okay. Yeah, you can see about how far we are from the road. That's the car over there, about that far from the road. It's not too far, but it's a little walk.
Of the small concretion from the outside.
Yeah, round.
They're round, and this is broken open.
And on the inside,
And you can see it's hard to see these, but there's little bits of
fossils
shell
everywhere on it.
And this is a hard one. There's a little bit. That's not a...
Just little bits of fossil in these. That one has
There's some
imprints and
small
stuff.
shells.
Yeah. Okay, so just a warning here, Google will try to take you down Mounds Road, the shorter way, which is down the road, which is that way. It takes you down and then you go back up this way, but the problem is that it goes through a wash underneath the railroad tracks, and if early spring and rain and with the snow, this will be flooded and you won't be able to go past it. I will include a spot on the map to the top of the road that you go to, and then from the top of the road you can go down. But yeah, you will not be able to drive through this wash when it's flooded unless you have a really good vehicle. So yeah, just go the long way if it's flooded. If not, you can go the short way, and right up here and right around the corner that way is the spot. Okay, we're back from Mounds Reef down towards Helper, and we're here to just show you some of the fossil bits that we've done a bit of work on and done stuff with. So this first one, my dad has spent a lot of time with a engraver, air pressure engraver thing, and he's chiseled away the limestone from the fossils. And you can see here this spiral shell. You can see the definition of the shell now that the limestone's gone. And you can also see with here, you have your clam type shells. Once again, the air chisel helps make them a lot more clear as where they are. And there's a little bit of stuff there, but it's smaller. This next one is an oyster or clam type shell, and it's decently big, and you can see the shape, and even on the shell you have the definition of the lines in the shell as they've been preserved in the fossil. And this next one is a rock that this has an ammonite in it. And you can see, once again, the air chisel just a bit, but you can see the spiral shape of the ammonite, and up here towards this side you have the definition of the shell, and it's a lot more defined. So these next couple rocks I'm going to show have been clear coated to help show just a little bit kind of what we've done. Clear coated, and this one here is a clam again type shell, and this is a rather large one, and it goes this way and it continues around here, and you can once again see the definition of those lines in the shell that have been fossilized in the rock. This next one is 4 or 5, I think, different oyster or clam shells, and this one here is pretty big, and it's all over, and you can again still see those lines as they go across. And if I flip it over, there's another one here. You can see those lines. There's one here, and there's a small one there kind of under this one, I think. But yeah, this has once again been clear coated. And then finally we have the ammonite that we've clear coated. You see here, it spirals out to, and this one's broken a bit because it would kind of continue that way a bit, chipped and stuff. But if you look here, you can see the edge of the ammonite is very defined with the shape. Then you have that ridge in the middle and the shape there kind of like that, and you can see it's a lot more defined on this front side here. You have out kind of little bumps, ridges going along the shell. So that's the specimens we found at Mounds Reef that we wanted to show you. It's a pretty easy spot, and so go have fun finding it, and I'll see you next time.